Alright guys, so this is the worksheet System of Inequalities Part 2. Here are the inequalities. Y is greater than negative 3 halves x plus 2 and y is less than x minus 3. Alright, the way you start this off is you always start with the first one, and you notice that it's a inequality. It does not have an equal to part, so I know it's going to be a dotted line. Alright, and because it also does not have an equal to part, not only is it going to be dotted, it's also going to be open circles. Okay, so don't forget, if it does not have an equal sign, it's going to be dotted and open circles. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Start with your y-intercept. This is your y-intercept. This is your slope. Always start with the y-intercept. Now, here is our y-axis. It's the one going up and down. So, open circle on our y-intercept, which is 2. Now, our slope tells me negative 3 over 2. So, because that negative is kind of in the middle, what I like to do is I apply it to the top, meaning the top is negative, not the bottom. If both of them were negative, there'd be a negative over negative, and that makes it a positive. But that can't be. It's negative, so that means only the top is negative, okay? So, negative 3 over 2. Rise over run. The top one will tell me up or down, the bottom one left or right. The top one is negative, so I will go down. The bottom one is positive, so I will go to the right. So down and to the right. So from my y-intercept, I'm going to go down 3. 1, 2, 3. Then right 2. Whoops. So 1, 2, 3. Right 1, 2. So I will put an open circle there. So I have a point here and a point here. Okay. Now you can keep going. You can go down 3 more and then right 2. But all you need is 2 points to make a line. So I will connect my points with a dotted line. So there's my line. Now the next thing I have to do is I have to worry about shading. Y is greater than. Well, look at your y-intercept. Where are all the y values greater than 2? Well, greater than 2 is above, right? 3 is bigger than 2. So we're going to shade this side. All right, so there's my first line, okay? Now I have to worry about the second line, this one. So for that one, I'm going to use a different marker. My y-intercept for this one is negative 3. Again, it is less than, meaning less than means I want to be shading below most likely. We got to check that out in a minute. Now it does not have an equal sign, so because it has no equal sign, dotted line and open circles. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Y-intercept of negative 3. Open circle on negative 3. Now let's worry about the slope. Our slope is, well, there's a 1 in front of that x. And what is the denominator? That's also 1. So it's pretty much 1 over 1. Rise over run. The top one tells me up or down. Since it's positive, I will be going up 1. The bottom one tells me left or right. So since it's positive, we're going to go to the right. Up 1, right 1. So we're going to follow that step for this one. Up 1, right 1. I'm going to go one more. Up 1, right 1. Hey, look. Looks like they're going to be the same one. So once I connect my line, here's my line. So now the next thing I have to do is now shade. Y is less than. Well, let's see. Where are all the y values less than negative 3? Are they above or below? Well, since it is less than, we are shading below. Alright, so now that we have both the shading of this line and this line, you're gonna see where they intersect, both the blue shading and the green shading. So once you figure out what that is, you're gonna go ahead and darken that in. Okay, once you darken that in, that's gonna be your answer. That's what's called, do you guys remember what it's called? It's called a feasible region. Okay, so there's your feasible region. Okay, so this is a system of equations or a system of inequalities. That's what it should be, a system of inequalities, sorry. All right, so don't forget, you have to shade, and don't forget your dotted lines and open circles, okay? All right, guys, let me know if you have any questions.